Hi, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the DFS experience for Monday, October 30th. This video is brought to you by friends over at Thrive Fantasy, the player prop website where you can play against the house or play against other players in contest format. You got Mr. Jason Tatum up on the screen, 28.5 total points. If you choose over, you get 95 points. If you choose under, you get 105 points. You got Tyrese Halliburton over under 8.5 total assists. If you choose over, you get 80 points. If you choose under, you get 120 points. Now, you do get a deposit match up to 250 if you use my promo code DFSChapo, or you can use the link that's in my description. All right, we're going to start with DraftKings like we always do. This video is a little bit late. I literally just got in the house. So I want to get this video going. I'm going to try to breeze through it as fast as possible. Okay, we're going to start with DraftKings. We're going to start with point guard Luka Magic, 12K. Fire him up. SGA, 10.6K. I'm looking for a bounce back game from him today. So going up against Detroit, light his ass up. Lillard, looking for a bounce back game from him also. 6 points. That's crazy. Miami being a team that, he was involved with the trade rumors. They didn't take him. They didn't trade for him. I think Lillard's going to take that personally and light their ass up. Fire up Dame Dollar. Steph Curry's in play. Ball's in play. Kyrie, I can't pay $9,500 for Kyrie when Luke is on the court. Sorry, Halliburton's absolutely in play. Trae Young is fine. Maybe a little bit underpriced. I don't know what the fuck is going on with Jordan Poole right now, but I'm not playing him. Jamal Murray's in play. Scotty Barnes is too cheap for his upside. Listen, any team going up against Portland, you got a blowout risk. Just keep that in mind. Chris Paul coming off the bench, 77. I don't even know how many minutes he played last night. 27 minutes off the bench. No, thank you. I mean, it's not bad, but it's not awesome. I need super value. You know what I'm saying? I want to get a bang for my buck. You feel me? DeJounte 74. He's been mid. He's been mid this season. If you don't know what that means, he's been average this season. Nothing spectacular. I like Tyler Hero. He's fine. McCollum has been really good. Giddy's been, lackluster. Holiday is very, very risky with Holiday with the big four in Boston because Tatum's going to get all the shots he wants. Then his eyes going to be Porzingis or Brown. And then Holiday's going to come last. He's going to get fed last. You're paying 6.8K for a fourth option. Good luck with that. Marcus Smart doesn't shoot a lot. Be careful with that. Ben Simmons doesn't shoot at all. No, let me take that back. He doesn't shoot a lot, but he gets his peripherals and all this other good stuff. But he's very risky because if he doesn't take enough shots, he's not going to get the fantasy points that you need to pay off 6.4K. Especially on DraftKings. FanDuel a little different. Blocks and steals, you get more points. Tyus Jones, he's fine at 6.3. He's been playing well. Dinwiddie's been mid. Russell is very volatile. He could be very good or very bad. He doesn't play though. Scoot Henderson's been a disaster. Don't play him. Cam Thomas is too cheap. Hope that they start him again. Schroeder's been fine on his new team. Derek White's been really, really good. 5.9K, too cheap. Brogdon's been fine off the bench, covering up for Scoot Henderson's shortcomings. Conley, I don't play. Fultz, you could take a shot. Bruce Brown, you could take a shot. Cole Anthony, you could take a shot. I don't play Kyle Lowry. Kobe White, you could take a shot. Jaden Ivey, you could take a shot. And if you need value, just wait till tomorrow to see what. Well, I'm lying. Wait till later on to see who's not playing or whatever, because I can't justify putting any of these guys in the lineup right now. Campaign, THT, Reggie Jackson. Like, what are they gonna do? You feel me? Nemhard, you could take a shot, but there's a lot of guys on Indy's bench that get run, so that's still a little bit risky. Also, Caruso, you could take a shot. NAW, if he starts, you could take a shot. Derek Rose, he's all right. Nothing spectacular. 16 minutes, 22 minutes, 18 minutes, 16 fantasy points, 27 fantasy points, 18 fantasy points. What's the guarantee he's going to take 14 shots again? And what's the guarantee he's going to give you 27 fantasy points? It's no guarantee. Very risky. You want to put him in, your last man in, you might get lucky. The rest of these guys, I'm not touching. Let's go to shooting guard. Cunningham's in play. Baines in play. BI's in play. That's Brandon Ingram. Jaylen Brown, I don't think I could pay 7.8 for him on DraftKings. He's not the same anymore. I'm sorry. His usage isn't the same. That's what I should say. Mikal Bridges isn't the same as last year. Zach LaVine, listen, I don't know what type of sorcery shit is going on with Zach LaVine, but I don't want no parts of it. You can't play like ass for one game, right? You can't play like ass for one game and shoot 3 for 16, 3 for 14, and give us 16 fantasy points in one game. Then say you have a bad bat. Then say that you're probable to play. Then go the very next day and drop 51 fucking points, real life points. Nah, I don't want to hear it. All this shit is a scam. Let's get going. Let's keep going. Listen, if you want to play Zach, and he still has a questionable tag. If you want to play Zach LaVine, play Zach LaVine. But you're gonna fucking, fall for the bait. Play Zach LaVine, and he's gonna go shoot 5 for 54 again. Then you're gonna be tight. So, just to avoid all of that nonsense, you might just want to fade him. If you're playing a lot of lineups, you got a lot of money to burn. You can play him in a lineup and see what sticks to the wall. But something's going on, and I'm not with the shits. I don't like losing money. Klay Thompson's in play at 7.3, a little bit pricey, but he's in play. Terry Rozier is in play, good matchup. Shaden Sharp's in play. Jordan Clarkson's in play. Austin Reeves, 33 fantasy points, 16 fantasy points, 11 fantasy points. No, thank you. OG at 5.8K is too cheap. If he's been sitting home drinking his Gatorade and he took care of those cramps, I play him. If not, you just go back home and sip some Pedialyte because I'm not trying to lose money playing OG and he can't finish the game. No, thank you. Buddy Hield's in play. Mathurin's in play. If OG's out, Gary Trent starts for him, you could take a shot. KCP, you could take a shot. Bogdanovich, you could take a shot. 4,800, a little bit too cheap. Connaughton has been meh. The rest of these guys down here, they're not going to win you anything. Let's go to small forward. Tatum, fire him up. Anthony Edwards, fire him up if I didn't mention that earlier. LeBron James is in play. They need a win bad, so he should play like 35, 38, 45 minutes, whatever. Markkanen, 80, 87, you could take a shot. Jimmy Buckets, you could take a shot. DeRozan, Kuzma, Wagner, Michael Porter, Hayward, Avdia, all in play. Thompson, Ausar Thompson's in play. Rebound man, he's absolutely in play. Dort's in play. Kyle Anderson's in play. Brandon Miller is in play off the bench at 5.2. Is Jaden McDaniels playing? I don't know. 5.1 if he's coming off the bench. I don't think I need him on his first game back. I think this is his first game back. I'm not even going to check. Herbert Jones, DeAndre Hunter in play. Neesmith, you could take a shot. Grant Williams, if you're desperate, you could take a shot. Torian Prince is in play. Sadiq Bey is in play. Zaire Williams, take a shot. Crowder, risky. Alec Burks, Braun, Royce O'Neal with value, fine. Um, yeah, that's my player pool for small forward. Power forward now. Giannis is too cheap. Siakam's in play. Zion's in play. Cat, Porzingis, Jaren Jackson, Banchero. Did y'all see Banchero the other day? He took like 6 shots. What was it? 6 shots. Banchero. What the fuck is wrong? What's wrong? What's going on with the NBA? Banchero's still in play. DeRozan's in play. Kuz, Holmgren, Jeremy Grant, Aaron Gordon, Wiggins. I don't really need Draymond right now. PJ Washington, Jalen Williams, he could take a shot. Portis, if you're desperate. John Collins is in play. Seems to be doing better in Utah. Isaiah Stewart, Beef Stew, Jalen Johnson, too cheap. Listen, they're gonna start Jalen Johnson, and I want you to lock him in. Don't ask me no fucking questions. Just do what I tell you to do. Lock his ass in. I think I had a takedown on Saturday. I don't know if y'all know. I put it on my Twitter. Listen, I know what the fuck I'm talking about. Lock in Jalen Johnson. Thank me later. Nas Reed's in play. No Horford for me. Obi Toppin's trash. Hachimura ain't it this season. Patrick Williams is trash. Kevin Love if you're desperate. Saric. How many minutes did he play? 21 minutes. Sarge is in play. I wanted to play Saric and Bobby Williams today, and I was scared, and I didn't play them, and I regret it. I'm very upset with myself. All right, the rest of these guys aren't in my player pool right now. To be honest with you, let's go to center. I get my value like before lock. You know what I'm saying? I like to keep it. I like to keep it a buck with you guys. If you're trying to sell me some $4,000 player or $4,500 player, hours before lock, and you're putting me a lineup for shits and giggles, you lose. You feel me? You don't have a fucking chance. Value should be created right before lock. NBA, DFS, you got to have your eyes on the news right before lock. That's how you win. There's no other way to win. If you're not making your pivots, you know what I'm saying, and swapping players out and swapping players in right before lock, you're not winning. I'm sorry, it might sound harsh, but I'm here to help you win. You feel me? Jokic fired his ass up. AD's too cheap. He's another lock. Bam, Vooch, Durant is too cheap. What I've been telling y'all about Durant. Actually, I had a takedown with Durant. That same lineup I told y'all, put Durant in one center spot and put the fucking Memphis guy. And the fucking people in my thumbnail, the guys on my thumbnail, Tillman. I said put Tillman in one center spot and Durant in another. And that's exactly how I got my takedown. And it's on my Twitter if you want to look at it. Like, come on. Listen, I know what the fuck I'm doing. All right, let's finish this DraftKings shit up. Bam, Vooch, in play. Durant is too cheap. Lock him in. Gobert is kind of underpriced also. Miles Turner's fine. DeAndre Ayton is soft like baby wipes. Tillman again, his price came up. You could go back to Tillman. You're getting a lot of usage in this version of Memphis. Brook Lopez is. I don't need Brook Lopez on this slate, but he's fine. Prefer him on FanDuel with the scoring system over there. Looney's okay. Mark Williams is fine. Derek Lively he's okay. Wendell Carter's fine. Capella's fine at 58. I don't think I'm paying 58 for Christian Wood off the bench. Valanciunas, very risky. Jakob Pertl, yeah, I don't like his minutes. Sorry. Walker Kessler, no thank you. Bobby Williams for value, if you must. Gafford, you could take a shot. All right, so that's DraftKings. We're about to go to FanDuel. Take a quick glance over at the salaries, and then we're gonna chop this video up. Listen, if you're new here, appreciate you taking the time to watch my video. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell, thumbs up. If you're struggling to casual NBA, I know NBA is a little bit tricky. I can help you. I can send you my finalized optimal lineups right before lock. Just check out the link that's in my description. Check out the Patreon that's linked in my description, as I should say. Let's go to FanDuel. Let's wrap this shit up. Point guard. Now, basically, all I'm doing right now is looking to see if any of these salaries stand out. My player pool remains the same. Luka, SGA, Kyrie Lillard, they're all fine. Tyrese, Ball, Trae Young, Kyrie, Cunningham. Chris Paul is overpriced coming off the bench. My personal opinion, DeJounte Murray, you could take a shot. DeJounte Murray, you could take a shot. Jamal Murray's a touch underpriced for his upside. So is Jordan Poole, even though he's a headache. Rozier, Giddey, Simmons, all in play. Tyus Jones is priced appropriately. So is Schroeder for his role. Drew Holiday's fine. Marcus Smart, Russell, Clarkson, Dinwiddie, Derek White, Brogdon, all fine. Cole Anthony, Fultz, Nembhard. Okay. The rest of these guys I'm not really interested in. Maybe Caruso. I think the Bulls are realizing they need Caruso to actually win games. Yeah. The rest of those guys I don't need right now. Shooting guard. Anthony Edwards is a touch too cheap for his upside. Desmond Bane is fine. Cam Thomas, if he starts, you got to play him. Mikal Bridges. Yo, Cam Thomas is more money than Mikal Bridges. What a time to be alive. Zach LaVine, we spoke about him already. Same thing with OG. Two peas in a pod. Jaylen Brown. If I'm playing a lot of lineups, I might put Jaylen Brown in one because of his upside, but he's not hitting the same way. I think Boston should get their money back because they gave him like $300,000. I'm sorry, $300 million, and I don't know. I can't pay $300 million for a fucking number 2 or number 3. Like, you're supposed to be 1A, 1B, bro. Making me look bad. I vouched for you. All right, let's continue. Tyler Hero, Shaden Sharp, they all in play. Gordon Hayward is fine. I don't think I need Middleton, to be honest with you. Austin Reeves, I'm off of him too. Austin Thompson's in play. Bruce Brown's in play. Mathurin's in play. Klay Thompson, Buddy Hield, Herbert Jones, Lou Dort, everything's fine. Priced appropriately. Jalen Williams is fine. KCP. Tim Hardaway Jr. is fine, believe it or not. If I didn't say it earlier, Delon Wright, Kobe White is fine. No THT for me. Bogdanovich is fine. Gary Trent is fine if he starts. Burks, you can take a shot. Ivy at 45, you could take a shot. And Derrick Rose, if you're feeling, frisky, you could take a shot on Derrick Rose. Small forward, Giannis, Tatum. Tatum might be a little too cheap. Braun's priced appropriately. Jimmy Butler. Scotty Barnes is fine. He's priced appropriately. Markkanen, DeRozan, BI. Everybody's priced appropriately on FanDuel. Kuzma's fine. Banchero. Yeah, Banchero's priced for the way he's been playing, so I got no quarrels. Michael Porter's fine. Jeremy Grant's fine. Wiggins. Jalen Johnson's too cheap. Locking in Jalen Williams. You're locking in Jalen Johnson. You're thanking me later. Kyle Anderson. Avdia. DeAndre Hunter. Brandon Miller. Sadiq Bey. All in play. You want to take a shot on Kuminga? Go on ahead. You want to take a shot on Nesmith? Fine. Zaire Williams is in play, 4,500, too cheap. Taurean Prince is very risky, but he has an upside. We've seen it already. All right, let's go to power forward. AD, too cheap. Karl-Anthony Towns is in play. Kristaps is in play. Jaren Jackson's in play. Siakam, Zion, Chet. If I'm going to play Chet, it's going to be because of the block upside on FanDuel, but still very risky. Xavier Tillman, 7K. Jesus Christ. He's in play, though. Ben Simmons is in play if I didn't say it. PJ Washington's in play. Wendell Carter, Aaron Gordon, John Collins. No Draymond for me. So I know he's ready to go. Beef Stoops, 5'9", take a shot. Bobby Portis, very risky. Marvin Bagley, very risky. Obi Toppin, tuna fish water. No Horford for me. If you're desperate, Kelly Olynyk and Jalen Smith, but Christian Wood at 4.3 looks a lot better. David Roddy, if you wanted to take a shot, have at it. The rest of these guys, no thank you. Let's go to center. Let's wrap this shit up. All right, Jokic 12-1. Fire him up. Bam Bam 8.2 and play Jalen Duran. He's still too cheap, to be honest with you. I might force him into my lineup. Gobert's in play. Miles Turner's in play. What the fuck am I saying? Gobert, Miles Turner, Vucevic, Mark Williams, all in play. I'm not playing DeAndre Ayton. I'm not playing Valanciunas. Clint Capella, you could take a shot. No Walker Kessler for me. Maybe no Derek Lively for me either. No Jacob Poeltl for me. No Brook Lopez for me. Nas Reed is in play. Okongwu's in play. And I think that's about it for center. That wraps up center. So listen. 22 games up, 22 games down. So it's a lot of games. So you got to be able to focus and concentrate and figure out what players you want to lock in, what players you feel are in great spots and are underpriced, and then building your lineup from there. You know what I'm saying? That's how I do it. I target the players that I want to play, specifically the ones that are underpriced. When you have an underpriced player, that means that if they have a little bit in average game, you're still gonna hit value. So having a player that's underpriced gives you a little bit of wiggle room for them to fuck up. You feel me? That's why I like players that are underpriced. But you guys know all that. You guys are pretty sharp. So I just try to drop a few jewels for the newer members that are newer to NBA DFS. But listen, it's been a long video. Appreciate you guys taking the time to watch. If you're not subscribed, please subscribe. Hit the bell. Thumbs up. Check out the Patreon link in the description if you need me to build you lineups or you want my lineups. And that's that. I'm gonna get out of here and I'm gonna go find me something to eat. And I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.